Hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Here I am in the New Forest. 10 months without an upload. What can I say? This video, guys, is going to be in two sections. First section, the beautiful New Forest. I'm going to see if I can spot any wildlife. I'm going to source a bit of fat wood, maybe a bit of birch bark, make a little fire, have a bit of lunch. Section 2, we're going to have a chat. So I hope you can stay tuned, guys, because we've got a long day in front of us. And we've got lots of rain forecast today, guys. I think we're going to have 4 seasons in one day. But it's early spring. Spring equinox last weekend. Clocks go forward this weekend. Time to take shelter. And man, I love days like this. It's said to get dry this afternoon, after lunch. This rain's supposed to clear. So what I'm hoping is to go to my favourite spot in New Forest, make a little fire, and we can have a chat. How you all doing, guys? So I've just harvested a bit of birch bark because I'm going to head over now and find my favourite spot, make a little fire and have a bit of lunch. And I know there's no birch over there, so that's a good find. There's a bit of a skill to that, isn't there? Now, I'm not a lover of cutting trees down, as you probably know, but that's right next to a road, so they've clearly got the reasons. So I don't have a problem with that. Do you know, walking quiet through the forest, don't know, I see some good stuff. I've been following these for about an hour. They all keep flipping still. Oh, there he goes. He's heard me. So this was the spot that I came to do my very first YouTube video, just over here. I had my little dog, Frank, with me back then. Sadly he's passed now. But this is where the YouTube journey started for me. you see his face? I love him. Grumpy old dog. Of course, he's been dead for years. See his grumpy mouth, his two eyes, big bulbous nose. Fabulous. Pop over to them woods over there, let me fire. So the deer population in New Forest, guys, is predominantly fallow deer. And I just scored a big herd out of that woodland. And they've come across here. Again. The thing is with the deer, once you've scared them out of the woods, they'll just sit in the open where they can see for miles. So I've given them a wide berth, still settled down there. Beautiful. So that's all I'm going to burn. That's all I need. I've got my wood stove with me. These wood stoves are fantastic. I love this one. Had it for years. Served me well. So what I tend to do is just load it up with twigs. Build your fire on top. I always find that's the best method with these. Okay, so birch bark, absolutely crammed with resin oils. So you just got to give it a good scrape. it all together. And it should light pretty well. Let's give it a go. The black smoke coming off that, just to show how much oil was in it. Something pretty special about starting a fire like that. Bit of birch bark, the smell, the aroma, the coolness of the woodland. Been playing with fire like this all my life. I remember once being down woods when I was about 14, something like that. Good mate of mine, and we had one match, and he was the king of fire lighting. And I remember it was the day that the clocks changed in October, so it went dark real quick. And he had one chance to make a fire. Everything was damp. I took my hat off to him. Bless him, he's not with us anymore, my dear mate. But I learned a lot from him. So clocks change again next weekend. So this is the last official week of winter. But it was actually the spring equinox over the weekend. It's Tuesday afternoon now, getting late. Sun's got about another hour before it goes down. But what a spot. What a beautiful little place. Back to nature. Back to my roots. Back to our roots. If only we could, eh? The human race, what's happened to us? The hell has happened to us? So many places down here where you can just cut yourself off. Find a quiet spot. Just chill out. And we've got a path up here, and I'm just over the rise from that. Seen a few people. Now as the smoke's gone, should be left alone. And I know it's frowned upon making fires down here, but I've got a wood stove. And I'm not irresponsible, and I've got a deep, deep respect for nature. And that's all it takes, you know, a bit of responsibility, you know, respect for the land. You're not going to do any damage then. So I've got myself poacher's soup, look at this. Mexican inspired smoky vegetable soup. Good job it's smoky, isn't it? It's going to give one of them a whirl. And then head on back. Before I do that, I wanted to just touch base with you guys, have a chat, and let you know where my head's at, or more importantly, where my heart's at. And it's pretty firmly out here in the outdoors, as it always is. These wood stoves are excellent, but you've got to keep putting your twigs in. You soon lose your fire if you don't. And that's it, you know, just a bunch of twigs and I can make a brew. Or in this case, a nice cup of soup. Give that a minute. I'm going to keep my fire going for a moment, because I like it. So the last few months I was kind of looking through all my old folders with all my old stuff in, and I found a bit of footage that I got sent to me years ago by an old schoolmate of mine, Steve Whiteley. Now Steve isn't subscribed, he doesn't watch YouTube, so he's probably never going to see this, but I'm going to use his footage. I found a piece of footage, guys, of me when I was 13. We used to make films back in early 70s. And it was all inspired by David Carradine's Kung Fu. Shaolin monks and all that. Now Steve was a big Kung Fu fan, so his dad had a cine film. And we used to get costumes and make films. We thought we were Kung Fu crazy. Steve still is. He's been a black belt for decades. Got his own Kung Fu place now. You'll find it if you Google him. But this is a clip of when I was 13. Probably my first appearance on film. I did a review on this stove when I first bought it, one of my first videos on YouTube. Again, I had little Frank with me, bless him. The walls are double skinned, so you get your flame coming up and out these top holes, you can see it there. And perfect for down here. You don't leave a big scar in the landscape. And you're only using a few twigs. So there you go. So yeah, that was me when I was 13. We thought we were the bee's knees. Of course, Steve was kung fu fanatic. I was just an early hippie. I loved the hippie scene. I had a couple of uncles, guys. Well, an uncle and a bunch of his mates and girlfriends, and they were proper flower power. And I were in awe of these guys. And they told me that they were going to change the world, you know, just using love, just rising the vibrations, changing the energy, you know, and it's possible. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful fire. That's my knife. A Robert Radcliffe special. That's Robert's logo on the blade. I think it's a wolf paw. Gifted to me by Wayne Fox. Bless you, Wayne. Never forget that, mate. My constant companion in the woodlands, this. Absolutely love it. Couldn't have gifted me anything better. Of course, Robert makes beautiful leatherwork as well. You're right into that. There's a video out, guys. I did a video when I first got this. I did an unboxing. So to see it closer up, check the video out. Right, my fire's nearly out. It's almost time to go. Ooh. So I've brought the cameras out today, guys, to explain where I've been all year and to apologise. I had a look on my channel a couple of days ago and I've got about 100 comments unanswered. So a massive apology. If anybody's wrote in, you know, it was never my intention to start this channel and start ignoring people's comments. As you know, over the years I've answered pretty much everybody. Don't answer the trolls. They get deleted. But last summer, guys, when I did my last walk, my 3 favourite hills in Hampshire, I'm going to show you a clip of how that was going to end. So moving forward with the channel, guys, it's probably time to call it a day for now. I can't see me doing anything else local for the channel. I've covered everything I want to, and I don't want to put stuff on just for the sake of putting it on. It's about adventure, freedom. So be patient, guys. I will be back, but only when it's safe to do so, and when we're welcome in the national parks. I'm lucky. I live in a national park, the South Downs, and it's a welcoming park. You know, we don't have any problems down here. There's lots of urban as well as rural. But the lakes, Wales, Cornwall, it's 90% rural. And they don't want us there, guys. So I won't go unless we're welcome. So the next one for me will be a wild camp. So while that's off the table, I won't be going out. I'll just be spending my days up here. So there you go. I did that walk and I was heartbroken. I was gutted. A beautiful, beautiful day. 16 hours I were out that day. and that was the last big walk I did last May. It's April next week, and I finished that walk and I knew it were over with. I just knew. I was gutted. But when it came to editing, I thought, I'm going to leave it open. I'm not going to finalise it like that. But I showed you that clip now. That's how I was feeling, and I've never felt any different. It still feels like it's over with. Purely because, you know, the travel restrictions are still in place. I won't be travelling until I feel free. Do you know what I mean? I like to finish a big walk and book myself into an hotel or something like that. Call in a local pub. I just feel all that's been curtailed. So until I get that level of freedom back, I won't go travelling. Sorry guys. That's a wonderful bit of woodland up there. So good for the spirits, guys. Sun's going down now. It's about 6 PM. So from an absolutely fantastic day in the New Forest, guys, I shall see you on the next one. Don't know when that'll be. Certainly won't be travelling for a while, not with the restrictions still in place. But I've kind of said all that. But I may come back down here. There's lots of places down here that I can explore. I thought of doing a video just on the ancient oaks, you know, because they're all logged. You know, there's some down here that are really old and they're fabulous. So I might do a video devoted just to the oak tree. Some cracking beech trees as well. I might just do a video just on trees. I love the trees, man. Love them. And I feel like I've missed out on the New Forest over the years because, you know, we've took our freedom for granted. Now we can't get away. You know, I'm seeing it with different eyes. You know. So yeah. I'm going to be coming back down here, so until I do, guys, take care of yourselves, stay positive, give the fear the old Evo, you know, be positive.